So I'm in town. I had to get my IKEA bag out to go to the post office. That's done. I have Samantha's witch hats that she left behind. I gotta get to her. That's going to the laundry, the washing machine. And I'm gathering up my stuff. We're going to head out and go down to Founders. So I gotta go by the bank first. Look, they're already putting up the Christmas decorations. And then I'm gonna walk on down the Founders. So I'm just gonna park here. It's not bad out here. It's a little windy. Sun was out earlier. It was like 55 degrees out. And now the wind's making it feel colder. But this is downtown Bedford at the square. They have that tree there they're trying to grow. But they'll bring in a real tree that they cut down from a farm. And they'll decorate it. And I guess until that one gets big. I was going to say, it would only make sense, right? Why keep buying a tree or killing a tree just to decorate it and get rid of it? Gosh, these trucks around here are loud. But there's still a bit of fall foliage yet over there. Lots of churches. Typical, I think, of like a small town. There's a church on every corner. And post office is behind me. But let's get moving. I'm yapping. Psych. Instead of going to Founders Crossing, I ended up at Bits of Time. There's signs somewhere up there. There we go. So we're going to go in and see what they got. Well, look at that family. Burlap doll napkin holder, 20, 30. Salt and pepper shakers, 16. And then we have, what is she? Just a sponge holder, $20 with button eyes. How cute. And then they got corn. Your Beanie Babies, right? Or no, I don't know. They could be some other kind of bear. Let's see what this does. Anything? Oh, it does. Oh, Dentist Bank, $65. Still has candy in it. Do not eat the candy. $35. I was hoping to start seeing some Christmas. $45 for the cookie jar. Roly Poly Santa's $8. Oh, look at these. Oh my gosh. $6. I'm sure each. Yep. Wall hangers. Those are so 70s. $12. Whoa. For the blow mold. That's not bad. No cord. That one is $12. They'll go quick, I'm sure. You got your things down there that play music. I always like the reproduction things. Oh, it lights up. $7. Old time Santas. We got Moose and Winter Wonderland back there. $5. I want that little card in there. It's cute. Build your own gingerbread house. $7. They got some tins in here. $2.50. 3 is full. Sucrets is $1.50. Okay, well, they cleared out. I was waiting for them to leave so I could come into this booth so I could take you guys along. $1.29. They are newer but older china. Salt and peppers, $1.99. I love this booth. It's always, the prices are very reasonable. We have some ornaments here. Oh, I like that one. Earrings. Alright, let me pull my card in. I'm going to try to squeeze in here. $2.49. I think these were here last time I was here. Some cards for 99 cents. Ornaments for $2.49. See if there's any really good ones in here that are a must-have. I think that's glass. It kind of wants to flop when I try to flip it over, but we're going to do it anyways. There we go. I think that says Boscov's on the bottom. Oh, look at those picks, $2.49, $2.99. Those are plastic for $1. Some stars back there. Tree toppers, projection plates. Okay, I hear someone coming. Let me turn you around here real quick. See if there's anything. A lot of like ready-made trees for $6. Oh, bows. What are these houses? They're $1. Another one of my favorite booths. Put some Thanksgiving stuff out. $5 for him. Oh, he's good looking. He's 9. 12. That's different. Candle holder 3. Cornucopia is 9. Some Halloween leftovers. $2 for the candle dish or candy, right? Candy dish. Oh, there's some Thanksgiving napkins back there. Let's see what's here. Oh my gosh. I just do not want to bend down today. Some napkins. Cookie cutters 3. Those are 2. Yeah. That's a carving kit for 5. Nope, I don't see anything. More turkeys over here. 5. I have somewhere buried deep a ton of turkey candle holders. Those are pretty. They are 6 a piece. Well, my apologies for the abrupt ending at Bits of Time. There wasn't much there I was interested in, so I just cruised. Let me turn down my radio till I show you. So I figured I'd bring you back to the shop, and I am looking for salt and pepper shakers because I am having a whatnot sale the 13th at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's supposed to be a flat of salt and pepper shakers. Oh my goodness, if I can get these out. Alright, that's going to be a two-handed job, but I have some puppy dogs. He's pushing a cart. I think I'll show you when I get it all set up. So I got to clean them and get them up and listed. Look at those chickens. Japan. I think they sit on here with the cactus. I have some Holt Howard chicken, but I don't think I'm going to put them on whatnot because I can't do the cheap price. Not on my Holt Howard. So let me set them up here real quick. So you can see what they look like. Yeah. I'm not a big enough seller yet that I can demand better prices. So until then, they'll get my more inexpensive stuff, and either I'll keep these or I'll put them on eBay for much better pricing than what I would get. There you go, follow Cat and Paws. Now, I'm like on Cat and Paws on most of my social media. Facebook. My Cat and Paws on YouTube is a crafting channel. But, where's the top of that one? And then on Instagram, I'm Cat and Paws. So I'm Cat and Paws everywhere but YouTube on my vintage channel, which is Cat and Paws Mercantile. There we go. Aren't those cute? Oh my gosh. Adorable. I think I have... Well, no, I did already unpack the one flat. And it was mostly Thanksgiving stuff. So I have that. And I know somewhere in the depth of these boxes, I have more salt and pepper shakers. So Let me see if I can grab this now. I won't be so afraid to get a hold of it. Well, maybe. I think this is, I have a Deluxe Easy Bow Maker. And I think this is petrified wood, if I'm not mistaken. Someone feel free to correct me. I know something like that would sell. I need to look it up. Look at that. That's perfect for fall with the Mr. Twister's canister. All right. What else is in this box? Doll head parts. I might shove that in the Halloween box. So that'd be perfect to like DIY. I don't know. Maybe I'll do it for like a January show when Christmas is no longer all the rage. Some knitting needles. And a sugar shaker. I'm going to take the sugar shaker home. I'll put my string in there. Alright. What else was in here? Let me set these down over here. So yeah, I figure since I barely made any video out while I was out shopping, I'd just bring you here for a few minutes and show you what's going on. We'll walk into the other room. There's these guys. Those are cute. Those should sell. That is not, that's just a utensil of some sort. But I'll throw this in the little trinket dish. And the slot machines, Las Vegas. There's the other half of the chef pushing the cart. The 3/4 cup, I only have one, so don't know what to do with that, but and then I have these guys. All right, so that's what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 items, give or take. That's a little bit I can add, and then I can look for the other stuff. Just looking as I go through. Then here's the shop. It's kind of a bit naked looking right now. These are my dollar starts. Those would be wonderful, but look, there's a big chip. Yeah, that kind of just devalues them. And so there's a dollar starts, and then I do have these are 11. These I think are priced at 12. They're left in the graduation owls. They're in excellent shape. And then I do have my handmade items. So this is all going to be on the 13th. I have these. I have my bingo. Look how cute these turned out. I have a video on my Cat and Paul's crafting channel of making these cards. So you got to rock it back and forth to show all the shimmer. I have a junk journal for sale. And what else? All this is already posted. Check out these salt and pepper shakers. Yeah, I'm going to call them cucumbers. Cork bottom turkeys. These acrylic. I only have these priced at $5. The Hong Kong acrylic. I have a jewelry casket, which I had absolutely no interest in. I have it priced for $6. I think it's because of the thick patina on it, so maybe I'll clean it up a little bit. I know they say leave stuff like that untouched, but just it like looks dull and sad. Some Christmas stuff, of course. This little wooden deer. And if if you're on, like, if you have a Whatnot account, you can always go in and look at my auction stuff and my buy it now, and it's in there. Three Sisters, dried butter beans. Now, I won't be dropping the handmade stuff until tomorrow. Then after that, I'll put it on my buy it now. I'll open it up to just be if someone wants to go in and buy something. This is plastic turkey. You saw me get that at L&L, Fleetique. I have a rubber reindeer. And I have some girlies. Again, I thought I'd have interest in these, but I showed them and no one's quite interested, but $4 as is. Maybe I need to take them out and I'll set them in here. That way I can just show them. And, maybe that will be the way to sell them. I don't know. I have a brass key. Got rid of all my other brass stuff except for that. Have it priced at $3. The velvet tin, no interest. So, you know, sometimes you think something's going to be of interest and then it sets and it sets and it sets. You get the drift, right? I do want to move, I want to number him so I can move him over to my auction side. And then I have, these are salt and pepper shakers. I'll throw them back in. I got to put a number on them. This is my flat lay sale, most of it. And then some other stuff I brought in I got to put on. But Bella Casa by Gans. So there's the strawberry. I forget what I had this starting out at. Because I had signed numbers on my flat lay. Versus like putting a ticket number on it. And then this is a whole set. So maybe I'll put that on because Thanksgiving's still 2 weeks away. 2 weeks, a couple days. And maybe, you know, get there in time for Thanksgiving. Did I say Christmas? Thanksgiving is 2 weeks away. Oh, and there's Chloe's friend. So if the doorbell isn't too loud, I'll just leave it in there. That was Chloe's friend coming to pick her up while they're playing outside in this cold weather. But yes, they're out there. It's spitting snow. So Chloe's over there playing with her friend, or it's her cousin really, and for a couple hours. That gives me time to get things uploaded and situated and however else I want to do things. So I'm going to get those salt and pepper shakers up, and then I think I'm going to go on the hunt for more. So if I do, I will definitely bring you along. If not, I'll show you how I got everything set up there. So, all right, back to work. Oh my goodness, guys, look what I did. Sorry, Santa. His light bulb probably came loose. I hit the string going to my Ott light so I could take photos because it's dingy and dark out there. And I tripped over it. Anyways, I was turning everything off. I'm getting ready to leave. And I didn't get nearly as much done as what I wanted to. So I'll be back in to do the rest. But I did get a good many cleaned up and priced. These are, again, all my dollar ones. So I added a couple. But like that's a single shaker back there. The mate that I showed you, the chef guy, his face was cracked and I put my finger in it. So I'm like, he's going in the trash. He has a big chip in the back on the rim of his hat. So he's $2 and that's in my Dollar Pal. So I'll be operating most of my show like here and then there. So because it's salt and pepper shakers with some Christmas, and this is all Christmas for the most part, 99%. And then I always have my milk lids, my bottle caps, milk caps, always in my Buy It Now. So there's my handmade. I got those are just loose bingo cards I put up in my Buy It Now. And what else? So I went upstairs and I dug out another flat of salt and pepper shakers. I have these cuties. They're Japan. They remind me of like the bug ones, little bug figurines. And I'll be cleaning these up tomorrow. I got Huggy Bears or Huggy Bunnies. Bunny Hug. And Christmas trees. Monks with fuzzy tops. This was out of like that other flat I showed you was from one auction. This is from another auction. I've had this probably like 4 or 5 years now. I got some fishies, some snails. Those are all bone china snails. And then I got these plant looking ones. So I think I'll do, that's probably a good box of salt and pepper shakers right there. I want to get these people, I got to get the number on them and get them listed. And then I got the Korean, made in Korea, Mrs. Claus and Mr. Claus. I already sold one set. That was the other set I had. So that's where I'm at. I figure this shouldn't make this video long enough. Box is empty. And I do want to list this little butterfly trinket dish. It was in there with those salt and pepper shakers. So I did move stuff over that I don't really expect to probably anybody won't want to look at, but I could still pull up and run it. And then, oh my gosh, I feel like I need to get a drink of water or something. And then, like I said, there's my Christmas. And then there's my salt and pepper shakers. And then there's my handmade. So that's my show, Thursday the 13th at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hopefully you can jump in and say, hey. If not, no biggie. But I just wanted to give you an update because I really kind of cut you off there on the bits of time shopping. And didn't even make it, went to town but didn't go, and then went over there and really didn't show anything. So anyways, I'll talk to you guys again soon.